And there we go. Okay. Live, baby. Everything should be working now. Let's just give it a quick test. All right. This is Void Sales. Hello, everyone. I am Nerdic, or the Nerdic Translator, and I am here to play some of this. It's a nice little indie game called Void Sales, and I have yet to try it. Well, I mean, I opened it up and played for a couple seconds just to make sure it worked. It does not support ultra-wide, any sort of ultra-wide, sadly. Yes, squirrel. Hello, Graven. Hello. It's good to see you again. I'm using a temporary audio setup. I hopefully still sound pretty good, because my audio interface is bricked. I'm going back and forth with customer support over it, but I might have to get a replacement. And yeah, this is Void Sales. Like I said, does not support ultra-wide, does have a decent bit of settings. You've got your master volume, music volume, dialogue, sound effects, so on and so forth. Might lower that camera sensitivity a bit. You can change up your keys. There do not seem to be a lot of accessibility settings and so on, but what are you gonna do? Ask them for accessibility settings. That's what you're gonna do. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you hear that. And yeah, so yeah, there's a bit of role-playing to this. You get to fly a sail ship through the skies, but there's a bit of role-playing to this. Greetings, you might not know me yet, but I have urgent news. Your father, Leonardo Salvatore, the renowned explorer and scholar, has vanished in his latest expedition, a professional hazard, so to speak. However, this case is of particular interest to me. Seek me in the capital. A ship will be awaiting you at the docks. Until then, the man in yellow. Hold on a second. Oh god. Should I do a horrible Italian accent for this? Would that be insensitive? You stare at the letter again. Leonardo, your father, gone! The letter came unexpectedly. Not much time to prepare. You look at your room, reminiscing about your past. Okay, so. University, knowledge, apprenticeship, resolve. You know what? I think I will go with university because I am a nerd in real life. That sounds about right to me. So knowledge plus 30. Ooh. I am 30 more knowledgeable than I was before. There was one subject which interested you the most, the one which framed your view of the world and shaped your personality. Ooh, they're asking me to pick my major already? Jesus. Okay, well, I'll have to give that a look in just a moment. Applied science, or rhetorics and philosophy. Perception or resolve? You know what, let's go with resolve this time, just for the heck of it. Words became your weapon, ideas your battlefield. Debates would rage endlessly, and some students would settle their arguments after class. You often finished the day with red-tainted knuckles. Oh god, I'm going full Plato. You double-check your luggage, a few sets of clothes, some of your savings. There was little time to prepare, but you took one particular item. Magnifying glass, improve your perception. Oh, so I'm just doing a sort of generalist build. I've got some perception, some knowledge, some resolve. I've got a magnifying glass, gold, and supplies. You grab the set of magnifying glasses and put them into your luggage. No more time to waste. As the dawn breaks and the sky clears, you close the door and head for the docks, searching for the ship. As you make your way, a young man with bright red hair suddenly approaches you. Sean O'Brien. Captain, it's you. Morning. My name is Sean. Sean O'Brien. Hey, in about several hundred years, do you think you'll have a great whatever grandson named Miles? Just saying. I will be your first mate. Ready to take command and set sail? He gives you a wide smile, displaying a set of straight teeth. Sean looks pleased to meet you and is eager to set sail. Surprise, you thought he would be commanding the ship. Confidence. Of course you are ready. Let's go with confidence. If you didn't have a random brawl with the weird business students, was it really a university weekend? You know what? Raven the Red over on Twitch chat, you are absolutely goddamn right. That's the spirit. As usual, the man in yellow knows whom to have aboard. And just take a look at the ship he got us. He points at the ship behind him, peacefully rocking at the pier. Its engines humming, ready to take off at a moment's notice. Test of resolve, test of knowledge. Oh, I've got a better chances because I've got more knowledge. Let's inspect the ship. Select an artifact you use. I do not have an artifact which might help with this situation. If the number rolled is equal or less, then you have succeeded. So I have to get less than 60. Oh, hell yeah. Success. Critical success. A lightweight brig equipped with a solar core. The sail's fabric accumulates energy and directs it to a powerful engine. Excess energy is stored and redistributed to light accelerators and an absorption field. In combination with engraved hardwood, which allows for zero buoyancy, it creates an agile ship capable of navigating between the stars. Sean diverts his attention to the crew's preparations. As the ship soars high above the clouds, you leave the port behind. Several days later, you arrive at Cloudshire, a lush agricultural region, and the first stop on your way before reaching the capital. You must acquire a travel permit from the nearby castle. It will allow you to navigate safely through the new world. And there we go. This is going to look great for you. It is, unfortunately, let me just show you, surrounded by black bars for me. I hate this. It doesn't support ultra-wide at all. Let's start traveling.
All right, Captain. It's time for you to take the helm. I see you've already managed to make the ship move.
Yep, WASD.
Start, eh? Just remember, it's a starfaring ship, not some flimsy tiny boat.
Okay, music volume has to go down compared to the dialogue volume. Dialogue, music down, dialogue up. Oh, some flimsy tiny
Let's
boat.
try something different. See those floating crates around the island? Aim our cannons and show them what you got.
Let's stop. And yes, you can go in reverse. Now this part is cool. And you can navigate in first-person mode as well. And you can shoot to the sides, I think. Oh, yeah.
Aye, good. See, told you it was easy. There's more to command in the ship, but I'll show you when the time comes. For now, let's just keep the course. If you find something,
4-3 or nothing.
feel free to do so. Just sail next to a pier and disembark. The boys and I'll stay on the ship conducting repairs.
Okay, so I can just get off on any island. Heh, phrasing. Let's find a pier and see what's up. There doesn't appear to be... Oh, you can boost, but there doesn't appear to be a way you can go up or down. It's all horizontal. Is there a pier anywhere nearby, or... Is this island just for decoration? I think it is. Alright, let's go find an island where I can park. Is there a field of view setting? There does not appear to be a field of view setting. I could use a wider field of view. I could use the rest of my monitor, but whatever. I guess that island off in the distance is where I'm supposed to get off. I just remembered something I need to set up on my stream deck. Done. I should be able to get vertical clips as well now. The sailing, I've got to say, is very chill. We've got some LOD pop in a little bit. An island just appeared in the distance.
Time to use some of that sweet solar energy our ship's sails accumulate. Send the engine core to overdrive.
I've been doing that already.
Make the ship both faster and more responsive to your commands.
So you turn faster in overdrive as well. Good to know. But oh, it can also increase the ship's deceleration. So if you need, so that's the emergency brake. Okay, I'm guessing the glowing purple thing is a pier.
Ah, cloud shine, warm sun, fields. Too bad we can't stay here for too long.
Okay. Music has to go even lower, I think. And I'm turning up my own game volume so I can hear the dialogue better.
Which reminds me, we must get a travel permit to continue past this point. There's the castle of St. Isidore in this region. If you ask nicely, I'm sure they can issue us the permit.
Okay, so I've just got to hit F. Ah, there we go. A stolen ring. You dock your ship and head towards the village square. As you continue deeper, you spot the town hall. Even from the outside, you can hear agitated shouts. You push open the heavy door of the town hall. Inside is a massive crowd of people. Looks like the whole village has gathered here. In the middle is a stage where a big, burly man can be seen. His face is red with anger, and his wheat-colored hair is drenched in sweat. He shouts at an elderly woman, somewhat shielded by a young boy in front of her. Ask around first or approach the stage? Let's do a test of courage, because why not? Ooh, failed. You ask, but no one seems eager to talk to a stranger. If anything, people are particularly suspicious of you and wonder what an outsider might have forgotten here. You approach the stage. I lost resolve because of that. That's bullshit. You get closer, trying to get a better look, when suddenly the man spots you in the crowd and directs his violent gaze. And who might you be? What do you want? Let's go with act polite. A captain, you say? From Earth, you say? Don't make me laugh. We haven't had newcomers since the last sowing season. You are with them, aren't you? Involved in this crime somehow? He points toward the elderly woman and the young boy. Ask what crime he means. What crime, he asks, the most despicable one. The Honorable Frau Bauer and her bastard of a son Rudolph have stolen my golden ring, the one blessed by Lord Inquisitor himself. That is the last straw, I tell you. Just wait until I get the proof. There will no longer be any Browers here. You can see several strong men standing by the entrance door, all with wheat-colored hair and an angry look. Seeing that you have nothing of value right now, Mr. Miller returns to the Browers. The atmosphere is tense and the men at the door seem impatient. Perhaps, if you find that ring, you may resolve the situation. The mountain cave nearby might be a good place to start. Aha. I'm just gonna fly into a fucking cave. Okay. Let's see, maybe I dock here first. How close do I have to get before I can dock? Where's that prompt? Huh? Okay. Oh, I can buy upgrades here. Interesting. Solar cannon charge cost by 25%. Broadside cannons damage increases by 60%. Ooh. 60% is a solid upgrade. Shielding. You know what? Let's get those broadside cannons. I figure I'm going to need them. I have to say, the environmental design and general art direction is pretty good here. Simple, somewhat cartoony, but you definitely feel the atmosphere overall. The performance is pretty solid. I didn't see many graphics options, which was weird.
There, Captain. Careful around the corners. While inside, our sails will accumulate much less energy. So spend it wisely.
Yeah, we will lose energy here, yeah, in the shade. The introduction to the mechanics so far has been pretty solid. Pretty well paced, letting you figure some things out on your own if you want, or just go through the tutorial as quickly as possible. Mining caves. You stand inside what seems to be an abandoned mine. The cave walls look unstable, barely supported by old wooden beams, turned over mining carts and leftover equipment rotting in the dim light. Let's inspect the equipment. Critical success, hell yeah. You examine the mining equipment more closely, especially the massive drill in the middle of the cave. It looks like a solar dust mining facility, a precious resource used in numerous apparatuses, and most importantly, to power flying ships. When exposed to sunlight, dust disintegrates, emitting vast amounts of energy. However, the vein has been depleted. Judging by its appearance, it has not been visited in a long time. Except you can see a set of footprints leading to the drill. At the base of the central drill, you see a narrow hole. It must have been dug out recently. The ground looks fresh compared to the rest of the cave. Well, let's put my hand inside and find it. You put your hand in. The hole is narrow and not particularly deep. You move your hand around, but whatever was there is no longer. You stand up and shake the dust off. The trail of footprints leads to one of the cave passages before disappearing. Oh, let's get some resources. By blasting these things. Ah! Okay. Now let's take it slow and not use up all our energy in one go. Keep flying through the caves. I have to admit, I am intrigued already. The writing is... I've already said the art looks nice, and I wasn't joking. But the writing is pretty good. The RPG mechanics, while fairly simple, you know, they're really not unlike, you know...
Off. Boys, get the cannons ready. Remember to use the shields to protect the ship.
Yep, we'll use the shields to protect the ship. Let's not take a broadside if we don't have to. I see more supplies, and I see a frickin' castle. Okay, it's gonna miss. Okay, come on. Come on, give me energy. I don't have the energy for that. I'm gonna have to broadside and protect ship as best I can. Gotta wait till they're close. Protect. I'm not aiming high enough. They went wide. Come on. Fire. Okay, come on.
Good job, lads.
Now I can destroy floating crates to collect resources.
Nearby.
Ooh, gold, supplies. Don't hate any of this. Don't mind if I do. And there's some more supplies. Might as well. Okay, now to see who was firing at us for no goddamn reason. This is definitely a slower paced game, but I don't mind. Honestly. I'm old and tired. Hey, Vampy, arg indeed. At last, the cannons grow silent and the dust settles. You can see the fort clearly. Several towers, walls patched up with thick planks of wood. A small group of rowing boats can be seen escaping through the narrow tunnels behind the fort. Strange vegetation covers multiple sections of the fort. Dark, twisted roots stretch across the walls. You dock your ship and head through the massive wooden doors. The inner courtyard is in complete disarray. Massive plants congregate in the dark corners, and multiple empty crates and barrels are scattered around. Most people must have left before your arrival, except for the small garrison encountered during the fight. Something must have forced them away. My perception's crap, so test of knowledge it is. I'm gonna be a brainy person. Ooh, definite critical success. The roots are cold to the touch, hard as stone and covered with a thin layer of moisture. A soft vibration, almost a whisper, can be felt emanating from their surface. You've heard of these plants. No one truly knows what they are, but whenever they appear, they tend to grow and spread uncontrollably. And when they do, the Inquisition usually follows, isolating entire regions, relocating its population. However, no one really saw where those people went. Great world building going on here. As you prepare to leave, something catches your attention. There is a small clearing between the plants. In it lies a golden ring with a delicate carving of a sun. You wonder why it could have been left behind. Yeah, no, it's almost definitely his ring. The inside of the ring has a faint inscription. The words "Luce Confidimus," Luce, I'm not sure, were subtly carved into the gold. You pocket the ring and head back to the ship. Well, let's go find Mr. Italian.
Cracked rocks. Aye, we can clear the path using our cannons.
Ooh. We're going further? Okay, we're going further. Let's go. We found that dumbass's golden ring. And this just... Oh, they're doing the Skyrim level design. They're just letting us loop back around and out. Skyrim dungeon design. To be fair, Skyrim's dungeon design was a lot more intuitive and easy to work with than Oblivion's, or God forbid, Morrowind's. Or Arena, Daggerfall, or Daggerfall. Ugh.
Who do you think they were? The people in the fort, I mean.
I don't
Pirates
know.
around, but the Empire usually manages to keep them at bay.
They're just not our problem anymore.
If it was someone exciting, like a secret society plotting a revolt against the Inquisition, eh? Or a bunch of cultists, eh? Mining leftover solar dust to perform an evil ritual.
Okay. I shouldn't have to turn the music volume this low to make the dialogue audible. That is one issue I would definitely try to fix. Although I do like that there are sort of subtitles built in. That is good, just all around. You dock your ship and head to the town hall. Inside, the events are unfolding as previously. You approach Mr. Miller. Present the ring. You take the ring out and hand it over to Mr. Miller. He snatches it from your fingers and quickly puts it in his pocket. The news of an abandoned fort surprised everyone. A group of people is seen leaving the town hall to investigate. Abandoned fort, you say? Well, that is unusual, to say the least. And how did it get there? Was it this delinquent who hid it? He points at Rudolph. His eyes widen as he awaits your answer. Defend. You didn't find any proof of his involvement. Mr. Miller doesn't seem pleased with your response. Well, at least you've got my ring back. You have a journey ahead of you. As a form of gratitude, let me give you something. My men will load some supplies onto your ship. He turns over to the Browers. As for you, we'll see. Well, supplies are good to have. I guess I'll just go on to the next island. I guess you just go to different islands and complete quests and... get to grips with the sky naval combat. I'll be honest, I don't know if I care for the combat all that much so far. It doesn't seem that particularly exciting, although it probably gets more complex later. So far, it's very simple, and I guess that's certainly not a bad thing, depending on what you're looking for in a game. But the game does need some more quality of life features in general.
Yep. When we get to the castle, they will ask questions. Who are you? Where are you going? By the holy light, did you submit the I-94 form? All that bureaucratic nonsense. As annoying as it is, we'd better not start off on the wrong foot.
Agreed. I'm going to be very polite.
Something tells me the man in yellow won't appreciate it if we stir up unnecessary trouble.
Well, yeah, I'll be nice.
Way, how did you get to know him? I've worked with the man several times, but I doubt he would hire a ship to help me out.
Yeah, I have no idea. Magnifying glass. Uses left cell. Artifacts. Improves tests of perception. Oh, so this is where you can buy or sell an island where you can buy or sell artifacts or something. Oh, I can use it to improve my tests of perception. That's good. I'll do that later. First, let's go get some supplies over here. And then I'll go visit the castle. Yeah, it's a cozy airship piracy game of sorts. I don't, like... What a concept, right? What a fucking concept. And I love it. This moment, I'm getting Railjack flashbacks for some reason. You saved the man in yellow's monkey one time. Either that, or he's a secret relative, or only I can unlock the secrets that my father left behind. You just know there's going to be some very Treasure Island stuff in here. I nearly said Treasure Planet. Although, what can you say? There are some Treasure Planet vibes going on. At least he's just the man in yellow and not the king in yellow. Customs office. You approach the castle gates, but there don't seem to be any guards, neither next to the gates nor on top of the walls. Next to the entrance is a small door with a customs office sign. As you enter, You are greeted by a small room filled with measurement and weighting equipment and several tables and chairs, all empty except one. Behind it is a young woman in the Imperial officer robe. Greetings! Welcome to the Castle of Saint Isidore. My name is Lucia de la Torre, and I am Lieutenant Castellan. How may I be of assistance? She gives you a polite smile, awaiting your response. You wonder why the castle is so empty. You know what? Let's ask. Feels strange, doesn't it? On a typical day, hundreds of people would be manning the posts and operating the defense towers. But today is not a typical day. Today is the pilgrimage to the shrine of Saint Isidore, the patron of this castle and the surrounding lands. Act concerned. Seems like the castle is rather defenseless. She leans forward a bit and continues in a hushed voice. That's what I told the Lord Inquisitor, but he insisted that this time was special and that the ceremony would require more people and preparations. It shouldn't be a problem. As Lieutenant Castellan, I'm sure I can help you with whatever you might require. However, if it's the travel permit you seek, there is an issue. Unfortunately, unauthorized travel within the New World is strictly prohibited, based on the truce terms between the Empire and the Old Kingdoms. I would need you to provide a letter of sponsorship from any noticeable citizen or patron of the capital. Perhaps the letter from the man in yellow will suffice? Perhaps your certificate of scholarship will suffice. Let's try the letter from the man in yellow. She takes a glance at your papers and frowns. The man in yellow, huh? That person may not sound like a reputable source. Give me a minute. I will need to consult the ledger. She takes your papers and exits the room through the back entrance. A couple of minutes pass. You start to wonder how massive this ledger must be to take so much time when suddenly a loud bell is heard across the castle. Something is happening outside. You rush back to your ship.
Lads, prepare to engage.
Ah, pirates. Well, I'm gonna have to
turn, fire, repeat. Aim for the sails and the engine pipes. If I see any men cowering, I will throw you overboard myself.
Okay. Let's try and block. I lost some health there. Okay. Shield. Okay, let's see if I can turn a bit. Ooh, I'm going over land. Let's get behind them. Yeah. Oh, lost some health. Oh, he's behind me. I managed to block most of that. Let me fire? And block that. Come on. Oh. Yeah, so that Lord Inquisitor definitely, or whatever, definitely abandoned the castle to be taken over by these pirates or whatever.
Down you go! Ha ha ha! Now that was a proper good fight, Captain.
I took more damage than I would have liked.
Stellator has some explaining to do.
My guess is she knows as little about this as anyone. Yeah, I want a wider field of view. I want my full ultra-wide support. Please, 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 dear devs. Yeah, I don't get the choice to board them, it seems. You head back to the customs office. The alarm bell finally stops, but the castle is still on high alert. You can see small groups of people sprinting around the castle walls. Soon after, Lucia bursts through the door. Breathing heavily, she looks like she's been running for quite some time. Apologies, Captain. We could not provide any covering fire, but you managed just fine. Good job dispatching those ships. So where were we? You can see her agitation. The attack on the castle was much of a surprise to her. Who were those attackers? Honestly, I don't really know. They must be some sort of pirates. However, they knew precisely when the castle was most vulnerable, and their ships... She pauses for a second, considering if she wants to tell you. Their ships were unusual. Let's find out more about that. Their ships looked much more well-maintained than the usual. Not the rust buckets local scam, I think they mean scum, dares to call a vessel. Okay, so there might be some light translation errors or something along those lines. And their strategy, not a single shot fired upon the castle itself, as if they were targeting specifically you. Sounds like a lot of coincidences. Indeed, the attack's precise timing and the ship's quality don't add up. I must look into it and request Lord Inquisitor to increase the minimally allowed garrison. Nevertheless, I've checked your papers. Usually it wouldn't be enough, but I can't ignore your help defending the castle. Yeah, this game needs a proofreading pass for some things, but there are great bones to this story. And definitely a lot of thought and care put into it, and a lot of thought and care put into the game in general so far. I got to admit, whatever its flaws, I'm having fun so far. She seems reluctant. Perhaps what she is about to do is directly violating the established protocols. Her tone suddenly becomes more ceremonial. Considering your help repelling the attack on St. Isidore Castle, I, Lucia de la Torre, Lieutenant Castellan, by my authority, commend you for your valiant defense against the enemy. On the Empire's behalf, I grant you free passage through the New World. You've got a travel permit. Hello, Shorai! Welcome! Good to see you. I'm playing Void Sails. Getting my pirate on. She smiles and hands over your papers. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an investigation to conduct. If you wish to leave us, head towards the mountain and turn left. There is a lighthouse nearby. Okay, nautical thing might have said if she were more familiar with nautical terms, and if they were using nautical terms for flying, she might have used east, west, north, south type directions. Is there a compass in this game? I don't know. There is a lighthouse nearby. Safe travels, Captain. Yeah, they expect you to come back in that way, so head towards the mountain and turn left. Yeah. I wonder if she would have said the same thing if you went all the way around the islands and came back in from the other side. Although I highly doubt anyone will actually do that. How are you doing, Shorai? Or
seems like we've done what we came for.
Shorai? I forget how you pronounce that.
Lighthouse to the left of the mountain. We can head straight there, but we won't be returning, so keep that in mind.
Road to the city. You leave Cloudshire with a heavy heart. I don't know if heavy heart's the expression I would use here. The ambush at the castle was no coincidence, and someone knew you were coming. Caution must guide your steps now. The road ahead will only grow darker. Now you must travel beyond, toward the city where the man in yellow awaits. Is it Curious George? Oh. Oh, both forgot. Yeah, we both forgot. Yeah, I was gonna help you with that thing. We still need to set up an appointment for that. Now you must travel beyond, towards the city where the man in yellow awaits. If there are answers to be found, they may begin with him. Ah, there's an overworld. It's how very roguelite of them.
All right, Captain. Let's keep moving. When traveling between the stars, best not stray too far off course. Drifting through the void ain't exactly good for morale.
I avoided some rocks.
They'll guide us through, though it'll cost us time and supplies.
Ah, so that's what the supplies are for.
Every journey will eat into our stockpile. And if that runs dry, the crew's bound to get a bit twitchy. But don't worry, we've got enough to make it to the city, as long as we don't take any scenic detours.
Looks like I've made it to the destination, more or less. Looks like I'm running into something, an encounter of some sort. Blinking stars. You sit in the captain's chair on the commander's deck, observing the night sky. Myriads of tiny dots create peculiar shapes, guiding you through the vast darkness of empty space. And suddenly, in the blink of an eye, one of the stars disappears. Look where the spot where the star used to be. No, I'm not going to do a test of resolve. I need to look. I need to see what's going on there. You observe the spot. For some time, nothing happens, but then you notice. One more star disappears from view. Then another, and another. The cascading effect of the whole section of cosmos just ceases to exist. It feels unreal. The magnitude of the event starts to press on your nerves. Let's rationalize, baby. Ooh, I failed my rationalization. A space phenomenon? A dream? Eventually I calm down. Later, when checking the charts, one detail comes to light. The star you saw disappearing was never there in the first place. You spend some time studying the maps of constellations, but you can't find any mentions of it, except a small piece of paper hidden between the pages. On it is a peculiar depiction of a star. I have acquired a drawing of a star. Interesting. You know what? Let's stop by that tower. Out in the void. I want to stop by there. Maybe pick up some more supplies. The lighthouse. Yes, lighthouses are good. You see a beam of light in the distance that differs from the stars in the sky. You've noticed it several days before, but as you get closer, you can finally see its source. A lighthouse stands on a floating rock. It allows nearby ships to navigate safely in the vastness of space. As you land and set foot ashore, you see a strange woman. She awaits your approach. Welcome, Captain. You have arrived just on time. I hope the journey so far has not been too troublesome for you. Let's tell her about the journey so far in detail. Why not? There's no need to go into details. I already know everything there is to know. Almost too predictable. But that's a good thing. It means everything is going as planned. Someone must have told her. I was told all about you, by the gentle shimmering of the stars, by the soft breeze of the void. Your every move carries you along the path. Every action creates ripples on the surface of the water. She is talking in riddles, but does she know anything specific? Thank you, Graven. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good night too. What would you like me to tell you? The past, it won't help you much. It may confuse you. The future, know that once I do, there won't be much you can do to change it. You know what? The past. She closes her eyes for a moment. Let's see, perhaps this will work. She opens her eyes again. The light of her lamp goes dim for a moment, intensifying the brightness of her eyes. The scholar called out from the depths between worlds, trapped by his dreams, ensnared by ambition. The jester heard the plea. He seized the moment, carved a path, and opened the door. The moon waits, bound in chains, patient and still. The unnatural glimmer of her eyes softens, the lamp shines bright. Don't overthink my words too much, it won't do you any good. Let's go with suspicious. The exact definition would be inconsequential and thus meaningless. You can call me the lighthouse keeper. Feel free to stay at my home and rest a bit. Prolonged starfaring subjects your mind to, let's say, stress. We shall meet again soon. Before you can ask anything else, she is already gone. You stand alone at the pier, the lighthouse illuminating the space around. Yeah, let's get some rest and supplies. There we go. You head towards the guest room. The beds are stiff, and you don't want to think about how many people have used them before. In either case, it's nice to have a real bed. Occasionally, during a long ship journey, the sleep brings you much-needed respite. In the morning, you find several sacks of supplies neatly packed next to the door. You entered the lighthouse. Let's leave, yep. Picking up supplies was a good call, and I'm glad I did it. Oh. Ooh, do I want to take a scenic detour? Yes, I do! What can I say? A ship graveyard looks fun. You pass by a group of ships. They drift across the empty void. All damaged, broken, and tangled together. In the clutter, you can see a massive ship of the line. A gaping hole in its hull exposes the bowels. Explore. The ship is enormous, a behemoth of a combat vessel, compensating in size for what it lacks in technology. Judging by the outdated design and the banners you see inside, it must have belonged to one of the old kingdoms, a fractured group of royal families opposing the masked prophet. You search through the ship. Not much is left. It must have already been looted multiple times. What worries you is a strange sound coming from deep from within the ship. It sounds like some wailing, yet we're so going deeper. You go deeper into the ship, submerging yourself into the endless corridors, a tangled mass of semi-destroyed passages. With each step, the sound grows louder. Finally, you reach the door leading to the engine room. Behind it must be the solar core, the heart of the ship. You open it and step inside. Inside, a horrifying scene is unveiled. The solar core, which should have been dead for a long time, is active and radiates with energy. On its surface, you can see the twisted faces of the crew members, fused into the core. They are thrashing, not trashing, around, screaming in agony. This is wrong. You want to get out immediately. Oh, come on. Let's boost my resolve. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Damn it. I'm not even going to read about my failure. I wanted it. I wanted it. I wanted it. Ah. As a Trekkie, you love the rules of VTubing. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Looks like we're going into... I'm tired of failing these checks, man. Ambush. They fly under the colors of the Inquisition and signal you to stop your vessel. Okay, I'll stop. You there, Captain Riggs speaking. Surrender immediately. This is a restricted sector. Travel permit. You pull out your travel permit and raise it high above your head for everyone to see. Ha! Nice try! Do you know how many forgeries I've seen? Hell, I've used one myself. Last chance, Captain. Shut down your engines and prepare to be boarded. Let's fight then. Now that's more to my liking. Was not expecting you to let me board anyway. See, boys? Told you we'd get some fun. Who ordered this ambush? Some very important people. They even gave me this fine ship to get the job done right. You must be a big fish, Captain, but big or small, I got 'em all the same. He raises his cleaver and points toward you. Boys, open fire. Is it... Okay, it's multiple ships. That's annoying. Well, it's time to test the range of this solar cannon. Ah, nope. Oh, there we go. I got some damage on. Okay. Let's get in close. We'll see. I want to... Oh, damn it. Kind of want to ignore the... Shield? Okay. I can't use this one yet. Shield against that. Shield. And then blast him. Let's get out of here. Shield. Oh, damn. Oh, I might lose this one. yeah, I'm gonna die. I should not have taken on this fight. I should have fled. I wonder how far back it's going to put me. It put me back at the lighthouse. You know what? Ooh, should I give the shipyard another try? Okay. You know what? I know I should flee the other guy because I am not ready to take on that fight yet. I don't have the resources. But I am going to take another crack at this. Come on, give me a good roll. Approach. Use. I don't have any more artifacts to boost my resolve. Come on. Yes. Ah. I'm glad I died. You muster your courage and get closer to the core. When the core's casing was damaged, it affected the engineering crew. The core sucked them up close, trapping them in this state, now feeding off their torment. What remains of the casing are wooden splinters, inscribed with incantations necessary to confine the core's power. Runic splinters. Visit the academy to learn the artifact's power. Okay. There's not much you can do about it. Rig the core. Yeah, I'm going to detonate the core to let the souls free. You bring some powder kegs over and place them around the core. Back to your ship, you sail at a safe distance and fire at the remnant. A well-placed shot reaches the engine room, detonating the power. Despite the distance, the shock wave rocks your ship. Along with the heat, it carries over a quiet sound. It sounds almost like a brief sigh of relief. Well, yeah. We let them out. Now, I just have to go straight here, and I'm definitely going to hit the flee button this time. No more of this crap. Yeah, I'm going to ignore the command and carry on. Okay, fine. We stop. Travel permit. They nuked your channel for impersonation? Oh, so, yeah, I'm just... Who were you supposed to be impersonating? Yourself or someone else, or... Let's flee. Oh, God. I don't have a choice, I have to fight them? Okay, maybe I can get rid of the small ones first. And then focus on the big guy. That is probably what I need to do. Okay. Shield. 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 I didn't have enough shield. Come on. Die. Oh, I don't have the energy. Okay, I am getting slaughtered here. I need to take out their shields. Okay, I took one of them out. Shield? Shield? I'm gonna get screwed again. Yeah, slight difficulty spike. I need to get used to this. And I had such a good thing going, too. I'd finished the thing, and they wouldn't let me flee, and I had to take that fight. 15 years and over 3 terabytes of videos down the drain. Oh, God. I am so sorry, show. I am so sorry. That is some bullshit. Oh, man. Well, I don't feel like I'm ready to get up and try that again. I am running face first into bad gamer syndrome real fast. I might want to play something else for a little while. But you know what? Just to end off this part of the stream properly, I've got to say, despite this slight difficulty spike I'm running face first into, and maybe I should have tried upgrading again before I should have gone back and gotten another upgrade before I left the last area. Probably screwed myself there. What are you gonna do? But all the same, this game, I love so much about it. There is the art direction is solid. Even if the art itself is a bit simplistic, but that's fine. The writing definitely has a lot to it. Could use a proofreading pass, but there's definitely a great base for a great story here. Interesting role-playing mechanics. Definitely having fun overall. I might have to restart the entire thing and see if I can, like, level up my ship more in the first area before I come out here and try this again. But yeah, I might try another run at it later. I just, honestly, if you've been playing Void Sails, or if you haven't been playing Void Sails, if you've had your eye on it, you should check it out. That's it. That's the whole review. And yeah, I'm gonna play something else now. Just gonna figure out what. But yeah, I am so sorry they nuked your channel. Jesus, that is. I decided to just ditch YouTube for now because it's, I just feel like I'm not getting much out of it, you know? Overall, I feel like I'm not getting a lot out of it. See, I don't want to play more Warframe. I don't want to do more Oblivion Remastered right now. Oh, you know what? Let's see if Nubs Arena is finally up and running, and if there are people playing it now. Because this is one I was invited to check out and cover earlier, but I couldn't get anyone to play. I hate how YouTube's systems are all automated and don't tell you what you actually did wrong. It's just so dumb. Let's go change my... Oh. There we go. This is Nubs Arena. Time to see if anyone's playing. But first, I've got to change up. No warning emails, but a tactical nuke. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. It's what I've heard. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Oh, you can play local. Let's quick match. You know what? I will. If I can get a match, I will change the stream title. Oh my god, I got a match. I will just keep the default one. Yeah, toggle ready. Okay. Let's do this. I'm probably gonna die because I'm... there we go. Yeah, it's registering my inputs while I type on my other computer. Okay. There we go. Got my stream updated. Okay, I'm... Ah, I got frozen. I died again. Okay, now I'm actually playing the game. Do I get to respawn anytime soon, or how does this work? Or is this a round-based game? Pick a passive. When you kill a player, you get healed to full, but you are poisoned. At the start of each round, equip a full stack of kabooms. Let's do that. That sounds like a risk-reward type mechanic. Okay, I have ranged attacks.
3, 2, 1, start.
Okay, I can do melee. Oh, you can parry? How? How do you parry? I don't know all the controls. Crap. Oh, I got that thing to trigger because I survived that one fight. So there's a bit of a roguelite slash arena, PvP arena. Take 50% less explosion damage. Your magical projectiles explode on impact. Let's go with that. Okay, I am brand new and I don't know how any of this works, so I am, of course, going to die horribly. Okay. Pokey sword. Let's... Ah! What pushed me away? Well... No, I don't got this. I don't got this. It's my first match ever, and I'm dying horribly. But I wonder what you get for what kind of like level up rewards you can get. I don't know what any of that does. Okay, so those are heal things. Noted. Those are health items. But yeah, no, I don't got this. I don't got this at all. We're just gonna watch the pros play. Yeah, it seems like there's a fair bit of strategy to all this. Like, a fair bit of mechanical depth hidden in all these simple visuals. Oh, is that a closing circle, like Battle Royale style? Oh my god, I think it is. Well, this should be like the last round. For both shoot 2 extra gnomes. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's PvP. There was also like local co-op. Or local PvP. But yeah, this is a very much a PvP game. Ooh. Ah, they're getting up on me, the bastards. They got me. They both tried to kill me. Yeah, Nubs Arena is a PvP game. Well, I'm finally getting to actually try it out. But now I want a PvE mode because I'm tired of playing against people who obviously know what they're doing when I don't. Yeah, this would be a good drinking local co-op game. You are correct on that. Absolutely. Yeah, it is a frickin' battle royale circle. Okay, just tell me someone else is the winner already. Yes, thank God. I got 1 star. One measly little star. I don't know what I'm doing. I unlocked something though. I unlocked the Royal Nub. Thunder Lady. I think I like that one. Yeah, I'm going straight back to the main menu. Oh, that hurt me. That hurt my soul. Yeah, there's a bunch of cosmetics and stuff you can unlock. It doesn't seem like there's anything like power related you can gain over time, just cosmetic stuff. I like that this is what they choose to censor on the naked nub. You can change the gender identity of your nub no matter which costume they're in. Interesting. Or at least the makeup. I'll stick with the Simpsons yellow for now. Costume color poop. Oh god. Teal of approval. Oh, I like that. That's funny. Yeah, no, everything is done really well. And I really honestly hope that, dissociative disorder gray. I love that. That's so dumb. Yeah, everything here is very well done. You've got emotes, okay. And you can redeem codes. You can join parties to play with your friends. You can invite friends specifically. Let's have a look at the settings real quick. Okay, scale. Ooh, you can knock down the UI scale. I like that. I think I will. You can obviously play with controller. I don't have one connected right now. You can do your aspect ratio. Set up your audio like the way you like. Damage text. Healing text. Screen effects. Screen shake. Let's turn that off. VSync mode. You can just straight up turn it off. There don't appear to be a ton of accessibility options in general, but overall, the line art and I don't know, I don't see too many potential accessibility problems right off the bat. If you can get your controllers, the controller you like up and running on this thing is probably fine. Oh, I forgot to save on my... Yeah, there we go, save. Okay, screw it. I'll do one more. But I probably won't keep playing too much of this game because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's very active. They did a very smart thing. On like their full 1.0 launch, they made the whole game free for like a day.
2, 1, go!
Give me the bread knife.
Pika boom. Okay, you can clear obstacles. Okay, he's just AFK. I'm gonna take advantage of that, honestly. Ah! I should not have, stood in the fire. That was my mistake, and I am going to pay for it. I don't know what the used bootsies do. Okay, these people are beginners like me. Ah, well, I got 2 before I died. Okay, I can run away. Interesting. Oh, you can run away. And if they don't catch the star, you might be able to respawn. Interesting. Okay. Okay, he got me. He got me. Son of a bitch. He got me. I don't know. I haven't played with controller. Well, but you can remap your controls, so I don't think it has to be. Papa's owie throwy. Start equip a random throwing weapon. Start with 50 extra health. Your non-magic. You know what? I'm going to do a random throwing weapon because fun. So you can pick up and throw barrels. Ooh. That's a good zoning tool. Ah. Ah, they got him. How do I use that? Well, I got 1. Brrr, me back. First time you die, your health is set to 50 and you get frozen instead. Let's see, your staff shoots to almost shooty thing. At the start of each round, equip a random bow. I guess I'll just do that one. Oh, you can get a fish to slap people with. That's cool. I like that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, what keeps hitting me? Hey, die! Ah, God. Run away. Oh, you can dash. I didn't know you could dash. That's useful. Good to know. Ah, no, they got me. They got me. No. The star going, no, 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 no. Get him! Get him! I'm tired of watching this. Get him! Ugh.
Notice.
Well done. Well done. Equip a random sword. Fuck it, let's do it.
Please, something good. New toy.
I don't know how to use the healing juice when you pick it up. I'm gonna have to find out the keys for that. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna get away from this guy. I don't want to deal with him. I got one. I'm gonna die, but I got one. Okay, so you know what? I am already doing better at this game. Go figure. One round in and I suck less. I suppose that's the point. Truth be told, I haven't played anything PvP in a long time.
Make your decision.
You heal extremely fast while frozen. Interesting, so if I get frozen, I heal.
Gift from Cosmos.
Boomerang. Oh, I love the... I love the pseudo batarang that they didn't call a batarang.
3, 2, 1, star.
Gimme. Yeah.
Okay, we're dealing with... Gonna die. Oh, I got frozen for a bit and lived. Come on, die, you bastard! Oh, he got me. Well, he's like one of the guys that keeps winning anyway, so that makes sense. It's my gaming spirit! Believe it! I'm an anime protagonist! My parents are dead and I have an unhealthy relationship with my sister. Oh, sorry, that's not all anime protagonists. Some of them have unhealthy relationships with their mothers. Yeah, I clipped that fucking rant. Once again, 1 star. Dear God. Horny nub. Oh, that's so dumb. I love it. But yeah, there seem to be players right now. Like I said, the smart thing they did was, don't judge me. That's why I play Phantasy Star. Oh, vampy. Ah, this is, you know what? I don't know if it's something I'll end up playing long term, but I could see how some people would get addicted to this. I might switch games already just because I don't know if it's really my thing for the long term, but then again, I might give it another try. Also, so for my own birthday, I got myself a couple of things. I got myself a pair of pretty trashy earbuds that have all the features I want, right? Trashy, but with things I want. I just have to EQ them because the audio is atrocious. Look, sometimes I want to be the main character. No, I get it. But where was I? Brain, work with me. The other thing I got, actually, was a decent controller. One with Hall effect sticks and everything. Now, I am not normally a controller player. You've seen me on social media, I'm sure, going mouse and keyboard or nothing. Nah, 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 nah. And I definitely hold to that opinion overall. That is still the way I feel overall. How the fuck ever? There are certain games that just need a controller. So the Devil May Cry collection is one of them, especially for the older games. The mouse and keyboard does not work well for those games. You want a controller. Their mouse and keyboard support is ass. Also, I tried playing the original Final Fantasy VII with mouse and keyboard, and it is also ass. You want a controller. Oh my god. So the Google subtitles thing that I'm using, it understood me saying ass. Oh no, that time it said yes, but before that it said ass like it was supposed to. Yes, I can see my own subtitle text. The captions in OBS. But yeah, some games just need a controller. And so I might give Nubs another try when I have, well, a controller. Which is, going to come in like a week. Okay, I can't think of anything else I really desperately want to do. Okay, this might be boring and you guys might want to leave, but I might just do a bit of Warframe grinding. I'm done with Void Cells for now, I'm done with Nubs for now. So a bit of Warframe grinding is what I think is next. It's just what I feel like doing right now, you know? This is a mature, rated video game that may not be suitable for some users. Why is it mature? Because we call her Space Mommy? And banning that person again. Yeah, Warframe is pretty damn good. Although it can run on some really potato systems, actually. You just gotta use the DirectX 11 version. And turn down the settings. Yeah, Warframe's fantastic show. I love it. I've got 2,200 hours in it now. Well, that's just on Steam. I played a bunch before on the separate client. You got hardware banned? Why? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I knew we had a shared passion, Hunter.
The inbox has messages for the operator.
I'm sorry, I don't remember why. But yeah, that sucks. Oh, you had dev tools running in the back.
Doing all this
Yeah.
out of the kindness of your hearts.
That would,
That's all we have time for.
that would make people mad. This is true. Now, what do I have to do today? Galleon of Ghouls alerts 3. If I'm not mistaken, that just gives you a chance to get both of the usual weapons. Ooh, one-time reward, Orkin reactor and catalyst. I can always use more Orkin reactors and catalysts. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Hell, you'll want a separate system for Warframe then, for any game where you could get banned. You have a dev system and a system where that's just not up.
An instigator hides like a coward.
I brought the wrong Warframe for this. I usually use a particular Inaros build for
He
this.
shows his putrid face.
Come on,
I usually use a particular
honor.
Inaros build for this mission. Whoop, I got hit with a cold status. Huh, they disable your operator in this one.
Ghouls! You arrogant wretches.
Ugh, stupid
My hatred for you
toxin clouds.
caused me
And that's why I normally bring...
with the Tenno. Do you know how angry that makes me?
Oh, Counselor Vahek. You're always angry. Oh, and if you're wondering if you just saw the stug there, yes, I need to show this to you guys. Oh, I need to show this. I need to record this. I am drunk enough for this rant. Okay. This is... I did something dumb. I spent Forma doing this. An Xbox One to take advantage of the crossplay, not a bad idea. If you don't mind playing with controller. Although, maybe they support mouse and keyboard on Xbox, you never know.
Not bad for a Tenno maggot.
That's right. I made the Stug Steel Path viable. Terms and conditions apply. So many terms and conditions apply. I need to show you all what kind of bullshit I just did. It is...
Check your inbox, operator. Maybe Ordis will get a message someday.
Oh, Barrow Katir's here. I'm gonna check that out first. I'm gonna check out Barrow, see if he's got anything interesting that I want. You got the Warframe on PS5? Nice. Okay, Barrow, let's talk.
Over, Tenno.
What have you got?
Barrow Ketir has arrived.
No mods or weapons that I don't already have. So, whatever. Nah, Syandana looks ass. So does that armor set. Ew. Anything interesting in this relic? No, nothing I don't already have. Pretty sure I already have the Odonata Prime. Well, the Angels of the Zariman login music and the Empyrean login music could be fun if I pick them up another day. If I pick them up. Let's see what Orkin ducats I have already. Oh, I've got like 600 ducats worth. Oh, nice.
Well, hello, Golden Warrior. Just back from the void, I presume.
Let's get some login music, because what the heck, why not?
A pleasure doing business with you, Tenno. Perhaps you'll come to one of my next parties?
No, Mr. Katir. I won't come to one of your parties, because I am an introvert. And lame. Oh, right. I have my daily forma. Ever since I lost my job, the daily forma has become a ritual. I might want to do the sortie just for see if I can randomly get something cool, but maybe not right now. Okay, yeah, one-time reward. Be cool if they let you farm those, but yeah. Okay, now to show you the very stupid thing I did.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks. If
Your social security and stuff? Yeah, sucks, I'm sorry. Okay, the Stug. Yeah, I've got to... I've applied for a few jobs already. I've got to apply for a bunch more. But, I've been feeling a little under the weather lately, and then my wife was under the weather, and so I've been lazy so far this month, but over the next 2 weeks I need to go nuts and apply a ton. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to start recording. Hello everyone, I am the Nerdic Translator, or Nerdic for short, and I'm making this video because I have done something awful. I have done something stupid. You should not do this, okay? What I have done is unholy. It is an abomination. Do not do this. You may see this weapon. It is the Stug. The Stug is the worst goddamn weapon in Warframe. It shoots blobs that can combine up to 10 times, increasing damage. Increasing damage is something of an overstatement. Alternate fire shoots a larger blob, consuming 6 ammo. Alternate fire, not goddamn worth it. But I have made this more or less steel path viable. Terms and conditions apply. So many terms and conditions. Don't do this. Okay, I've wasted 4 goddamn forma on this thing. And here's how it works. I've got 2 builds. One has used the usual... One uses the usual galvanized shot. I'm not editing this crap. One uses Hornet Strike, Galvanized Diffusion for the multi-shot. Prime Target Cracker, you'll see why in a second. I've modded it for corrosive and heat, for basic good damage against armor, and then just an extra damage, and Lethal Torrent for more multi-shot and fire rate. Secondary Innervate increases critical chance by 10% every time you hit an enemy, resets after 6 big critical hits. That means the Stug, despite its inherent 5% critical chance, can actually get orange and sometimes even red crits. That is build 1. Build 2. Same deal, basically. Galvanized Shot, Galvanized Diffusion, Hornet Strike. We've got corrosive on this time, but also cold. Why cold? Well, not corrosive, sorry, gas, but also cold. Why cold? Because of secondary shiver, which makes enemies take, at max rank, 40% more damage per cold status. You can put 10 cold status on an enemy, giving you 400% damage to that enemy. My Sentinel weapon also applies a lot of cold status effects. It is another way of doing more damage. Is that enough to make this gun steel path viable? No. No, it is not. Here, I'll show you. This is, if I'm not mistaken, the secondary Enervate build that gives me criticals. See, the damage builds up, but it takes a goddamn minute. And then, of course, once you get your first kill, you start getting more damage from the galvanized mods. But you have to get that first kill, and look at me. Just shooting this Eximus how many goddamn times? You desperately want to supplement this build with armor strip. And so now I have put extra corrosive, toxin damage, and roar, and now I'll get somewhere. Now I can make things blow up. So you need to combine this build with a little bit of armor strip, say from corrosive procs, and you need to combine it with extra damage boosting effects like Roar for double dipping into the statuses. Now, I will show you the other build. Now, the other build, I think the secondary Enervate crit build gives you more damage overall. I think it is slightly better. However, the cold build gives you the added advantage of being able to freeze your enemies so they can be stuck there looking you in the face while you kill them with the goddamn stug. Actually, this might be more damage overall. It is putting 4 Forma into the stug and building an ultra-powerful weapon-buffing Saren Prime build worth it. No, it is goddamn not. But to punish myself for doing this, I'm going to leave the simulacrum. I'm going to go into a goddamn mission, and I'm going to suffer for my sins by using the stug and Steel Path solo survival. Because what I have done is unholy. It is an abomination. It is wrong. And it should not be rewarded. Let's fucking go. This will be my last proper YouTube video for a while. It is not scripted. It is off the cuff. It will be... Like, I'm still going to be posting... I guess this is how I'm giving you my announcement. I'm still going to be posting my VODs. And if I do interviews with indie devs, like I said I was going to, like I want to... then I will, of course, post those. But I am ditching YouTube, more or less. Oh god, killing enemies with cold is even the Nightwave mission for today. I haven't even gotten to put on the toxic damage yet because I need energy. Oh god, I am dying out here. I need to heal up my Warframe, and I do that by going into Operator for a while. Frankly, a lot of my damage is going to be done by my corrosive spores once they build up. I probably should have gone with the Enervate build, but no, I'm freezing my enemies to let them know what it's like to be killed with the stug. I'm going to do this for exactly 5 minutes because I don't think I deserve more punishment than that. And then I'm getting out of here. I deserve that. I deserve that.
You all incoming! Use it well. They're expensive.
You know what? I'm gonna just use my Path Assist as a treat. There we go.
Grimoire, I'm gonna bolt. You gotta understand, it's a predator.
Okay, now I need more energy to add the extra corrosive damage again. There it is. I have buffed the hell out of this weapon. No, you don't get to summon a goddamn Necromech. Oh, I had summoned the Necromech. Fine. I've got the Hellstrom companion weapon dropping all kinds of status effects on enemies. You know what? I'm not going to make myself suffer that much. There we go. Path Assist. Go to Path Assist. Gets rid of that. I will say spreading cold status around like my companion weapon does is great for crowd control. Okay, I need to get to some life support.
Sending another capsule! These don't grow on trees, you know. Breathe well.
3 minutes of suffering so far. Only 2 minutes to go. Oh god, I've got to try and kill. I've got to try and kill an acolyte with this thing. Yes. Yes, this is stupid. This is perfectly stupid. Where's the acolyte? Okay, why do I keep seeing the... Okay, there he is. There we go. With a combination of my spores and the stug, I killed the goddamn acolyte. That is it. I've done. I have won Warframe. I beat Warframe. I beat this fucking game. I am literally tearing up right now. I killed an acolyte with the stug. Am I done? Have I done good? Do I win? I am in pain. I need to rewrite that message. I just realized I put a redundant thing in there. Okay.
But you could use a bit of life support.
Oh. Come on, let me up. Okay, let me up.
They are so
I'm getting out of here.
by your attack that I am able to siphon valuables from Murmur strongholds. They will never see this.
Oh my god.
If you wish,
I'm done.
you may return to the sanctum. But I think you have more
I'm
fight
done.
in you than that. Hmm?
I beat Warframe.
Your will was greater.
I have been the Nerdic translator, and this is basically the end of my YouTube career. I'm still on Twitch and Blue Sky, and I'll be writing short stories and torturing myself in other ways. Thank you all for being here. Goodbye. Ah. Okay, video's recorded. Ah, so dumb.
You are curious. Advancement imminent. If this continues, I might care if you come to...
Okay.
You are on the verge of a... You set the example. You honor...
I only need enough points in Arbiters of Hexus to get like one more augment. That's I'm farming up frickin' standing with the various factions for all the augments that have come out that I never bothered to get. And there are quite a few of them.
Yo. That's all we have time for.
Oh, so dumb. Okay, I do still need more standing, just to double check. Yeah, I can earn 28,000 more standing. That's good, that's good. That's excellent, really. And then... See, I don't think I'm going to bother with the sortie today. I might do the Steel Path incursions for my precious Steel Essence. I need to go look at the Steel Essence store. I don't know if I've seen that this week. I think I have. Steel Path Honors. Okay, yeah, I already got the Riven Cipher for the week. Oh, but I'm running out of primary and secondary arcane adapters. Do need more of those. More Kuva can't hurt. Let's... see, so I want standing, and I want steel essence. That's really all I want today. I don't need to do that much Warframe grinding. Let's see, I want to level up my Jupiter.
How the Tenno arm themselves.
I've got a full working build for it, so I don't need to do anything fancy, but I do need to level it up. I do want to finish leveling up my Path Assist. Oh no, I would need another Forma for that, but I don't want to put another Forma into that just yet, so let's level up something else that I've left at 0 for way too long. Firax Wraith. It's an Incarnon weapon after all. Plus 20 initial combo count. Melee kills blast and stagger enemies in 15 meters. Okay, that could be useful, actually. 20 initial combo count. I could just go for a heavy attack build. Let's see. Galvanized reflex is better in every single way, pretty much. Let's see. That melee retaliation. We're going to go melee influence. Where's the status chance? Okay, we need more status chance. Not a problem. Galvanized Elementalist will do us for that.
Laughing at my joke.
Drop Corrupt Charge. Drop Corrupt Charge because I've already got Galvanized Reflex going. And let's go Electric. Do I want to go Gas and Electric or Blast and Electric? Well, it already does Blast, so I might as well do Gas. I'll basically need to do a few quick punches to get my heavy attacks up. Heavy slam efficiency. Leave behind heat damage fields after heavy slams. Ooh. I could do a slam build with these. But, I could just use my general heavy attack build as a slam build, too. Okay. Now let's go get some steel essence. Because what the heck?
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound.
Let's try out my new Furex Wraith build.
The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces.
Come on, give me my... Ooh. Oh, damn. I could probably get even higher. Oh, was that 13 million damage? I could probably get even higher damage by maybe dropping the gas and putting blood something. I forget the... Oh, look at that damage, and I haven't even put on the damage buffs yet. Let's put on Roar.
Life support incoming.
Let's get some damage. 13 million again, goddamn. Plus, did I switch out melee influence like I was planning to? I forget. Well, it's fine. 15 million damage. God damn. I do have some silly ass builds.
Life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
I'm just out here with Saren, punching super, super hard. Honestly, that's fun. And I could probably get into the red quit range if I put on the thing that gives you more crit for the combo counter. Let's heal up my Warframe's health.
Life support on the way.
Yeah, I could ditch the gas, put on the seismic slam for more slam damage, and put on the one that's not weeping wounds. My brain is blanking on the name so hard.
Support has arrived.
The spores keep dying out on this build because this build doesn't have a lot of range. It's built more for weapon buffs. There we go. Pumping out my damage without using the goddamn stug. No more stug. It's done. I mean, I've still got it equipped, but that's because I'm going to get it to max rank again, and then I'm going to leave it alone and never, ever touch it again.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Their will is breaking! They can be killed!
Yes, random summon. They can be killed. I believe that's a converted sister of Parvos. I know I've got one of those lying around. I've also got a converted Lich somewhere. Of course.
When you need it, extraction is ready.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. You know, I need to use the Stug more. I need to use it to finish ranking it and then get rid of it forever.
Life support capsule.
It is done, Tenno.
So I'm gonna do that. You know what? I'm gonna jump into Elite Sanctuary Onslaught and just get rid of it.
Get out of there.
I'm gonna and just, you know, level it to get rid of it. And I'm going to switch back to my Spore build for... it's been freezing lately. I don't like that.
Ready to kick.
It might be nearly time to reinstall Windows on my gaming PC. I really don't want to, because it's a lot of work to get everything set up again exactly the way I like it. But it might be time. Stug is now at level 21. It's almost gone. It's almost gone. I'm almost rid of this thing. I will be free. Because what I have done deserves to be punished. What can I say? I'm a silly goose. I'm running out of things to say, so I might stop the stream. I've been going for 2 hours and... I don't know. Maybe that video took a lot out of me. This can't be too interesting to watch, I mean. But I'm grateful to everyone who showed up to hang out and chill.
Experiment moves to a new zone.
I really do appreciate it. I always appreciate it. Host migration. Yeah, I think I need to learn to stop the stream when I've run out of stuff to say. So again, thank you all for coming by. Thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care.